Happy Friday to you. We are, I guess, this is going to be the first weekend of football. Though it's week 0. I don't really count week 0.
Still Kenny counts, does. Rico.
I'm not really feeling it at all. It's not the same. But, guys, football is here. I'm excited. Lions taking on the Panthers tonight. Preseason game number 3. And then after that, you're going to see the cuts that are going to happen with the team. But this is going to be another game where Jared Goff won't be playing. A lot of the starters will not be playing in the game tonight. That concerns me. That concerns me a lot because I don't believe in Jared Goff, I guess, as much as Dan Campbell. I need to see more. And I know I was talking with Gator, and Gator was talking about the joint practices that they had. Joint practices, full speed, that's one thing. But you know, at any given time, you can blow the whistle, you can stop the play, you can start it all over again. And the quarterback is not live whatsoever. I think that everybody should at least get a chance to play in the preseason. You have to shake the rust off. You're going on the road to Kansas City. It's not just if the roles were reversed and you were playing the Chiefs tonight and you were starting the year off with the Carolina Panthers, I'm okay with this because the Carolina Panthers, they got breaking in a new quarterback in Bryce Young, and chances are you still have enough to go out there and beat the Panthers. They're a bad team, but it's not. You're going on the road against the reigning Super Bowl champions, and your quarterback hasn't played at all this preseason. And you have a new backfield. And you don't have all your receivers. And you possibly are breaking in a new tight end who could be starting. There's a lot of question marks on offense. Guys, I know you're probably sitting there thinking, but look how they finished the season. And I will simply tell you this. In the NFL, like every other sport, momentum does not carry over from season to season. It doesn't. Nothing. When week 1 happens, you start all over again. And how you finished out the year means nothing. You're going up against the Chiefs. I'm concerned. I'm very concerned. Are you as concerned as I am that the Lions aren't playing Goff at all and really not playing starters in the preseason? I don't think you're that good. And especially when you see other teams doing it. Now, Mahomes is going to play tonight. And I get it. I understand they didn't do the joint practice things. But the fact that, mostly every other QB has gone into some games and played. Heck, Aaron Rodgers with the Jets. Everybody is playing. What makes Goff so damn special that he doesn't have to go out there? I don't have that much faith in him. Are you feeling the same way I am? 248-539-9797, because to me, this feels like a good analogy, Kenny. One of those Dan Campbell fourth downs on his side of the field where it's 4th and 6 on the Lions 38. And you're asking yourself, like, shouldn't we just punt the ball and play it safe, or do we really want to go for it? If you go out there and have rust and you're not ready and you're not prepared against the Kansas City Chiefs, you will embarrass yourself on national TV, and everybody will say, hey, guess what? Uncle Lenny is drunk again. Uncle Lenny couldn't handle it again. This game means too much, and him not playing bothers me. I'm so concerned. I know, and he doesn't have to play the whole game, folks. He doesn't. But I would like to see him go out there because, once again, you got a new backfield. You got about half your receivers. You got a new tight end you're breaking in. I know you got this great offensive line. I need to see it all working together, because if you go into Kansas City and you have to shake off the rust for the first half of the game, it could get very ugly very fast, because Kansas City doesn't care about you. Kansas City is on a mission to go back. If you've seen the quarterback, Patrick Mahomes is pretty much a psychopath. He wants to get some things done. I don't have as much faith in Jared Goff to think that Jared Goff can just not play. Certain guys, yeah, If Mahomes never played at all in the preseason, I think I'll be okay with that. Heck, I mean, you just think about it. I mean, if Aaron Rodgers was still with Green Bay and he doesn't play, I'm okay with that. Yeah, Joe Burrow doesn't really have to play for Cincinnati. I know what he can do. Certain quarterbacks, it's good. Don't need to see you out there. Jared Goff's not that quarterback. Jared Goff's not that good that you can sit him out for the entire preseason. And he's not injured. That's the thing. He's not injured. He's just not playing because you're holding him back. So that means he's got to hit the ground running the second he gets to Kansas City. And that's not just any team. That's the defending Super Bowl champion on the road, having their ring ceremony. That team will be jacked up, and you're going to come out there rusty. God help us all. 248-539-9797. I'm very concerned. I want to know if you feel the same way as me. As I said before, if the games were reversed and you were playing Kansas City in the preseason and you're playing the Carolina Panthers in week 1, I don't feel the same way because you're going up against a rookie quarterback. That team is awful, and Goff can make mistakes and be fine. But you got to remember, last year, to start the season off, Goff, very rusty, threw a lot of picks, especially at the beginning of the second half. Seemed like for the first 3 games, he threw a pick or a pick 6. Can't afford for that to be happening. I would love to see him play. He won't. The starters really haven't done anything. I don't know what this team is going to do, but to me, you're almost setting yourself up for failure. This has all the feel of, I can even make it even more tangible. The Minnesota game at Minnesota when they should have just punted the ball and they decided to go for it and they didn't get it. Minnesota got the ball back and, the rest was history. They punt the ball. They make Minnesota go the length of the field, 90-some yards. Maybe it's a different outcome. This has that feel where he's going riverboat gambler again. Trust me on this. Man, you better be right because the Chiefs will show you no mercy. That's one of the best teams in football. Yeah, I'm not really feeling that. 248-539-9797. Are you as concerned as me, or are you just going to tell me it's no big deal? I'm just over-exaggerating. You have 100% complete faith in Goff and Dan Campbell. 248-539-9797. We'll get to your phone calls. We'll get to your ticket text next. 97.1.